At ASAP Ministries, we are super excited about a new resource that ASI Ministries has put together. It's a picture scroll called New Beginnings that covers in 26 beautiful lessons the major doctrines of the Bible, the message that this world needs to know, the three angels' messages before Jesus returns. In those lessons, there are also health topics for each evening. The intention is that it can be used for evangelism, for teaching of all sorts in any environments, no matter if there's electricity or what's going on. ASAP Ministries is excited to have these in the languages of Southeast Asia, so after a lot of hard work, they are ready in Cambodia. So our plans have been to come together with the workers, the medical missionaries, the teachers, the church planters, and train them how to use them so they can spread the good news around the country even more effectively. As we plan to train the workers in Cambodia, we decided to put together a mission trip to go along with it. So a group could come out, go off into a village, do evangelism, teach the children, enjoy doing construction and helping any way that we could. But then God had a surprise. He put on our minds that we should take these beautiful picture rolls and teach the children how to do the evangelism. We don't need to have foreigners up there and have people translating. We could empower and equip those young people to teach the health, to teach the Bible stories, to share their own testimonies. After our team had arrived, on the first morning, we gathered the children and divided them into groups according to those different areas. As the morning wore on, I began to wonder if we'd made a big mistake. There were the children. They already had their scripts, but they were scared. One boy was stuttering. The other girl could barely look up from her script. They had gone over it, but they were afraid. So we worked with the children all day long, and in the evening we watched to see how they would do. The young men managed to read it carefully and clearly for the people. But the others who were doing the testimonies, they did such a confident, joyful job that I knew I needed to ask the one who'd been training them to come help us. Vichek, who works with ASAP Ministries here locally as a supervisor, began to work with the young people the next day. Look at the picture, he said. Describe everything you see and all you know about it just from your own mind. They did it. And then he said, now open the script and see what you were missing. And now go back and try your best to do it even better. Have the people read the scriptures and carry on summarizing the best you can. It was a great idea and it worked. But it took 2, 3, 4 hours with some of the children. But what a joy in the evening to see them stand up and begin to teach the people how to stop smoking, to put aside the things that are hurting their body, and then to preach the truths about the soon coming of Christ and what He has done through Jesus on the cross. We watched as the audience grew larger through the week. The people who were coming were the parents and the grandparents of the children presenting, all of which came from Buddhist families except one. It was a thrill to see them come forward as we invited people first to come for prayer, then later in the week to make a stand receiving Jesus and get ready for baptism. 30 or 40 people made decisions. So this 1 week of mission experience changed everything when it came to training the workers here that we'd been planning to do. Why? Because now it was not about just teaching them to do a little better in their good teaching of these Bible stories with a new resource. Instead, it was about helping them to realize they could go back and train the children and the older members to do the sharing of the gospel themselves, so that the work of God can multiply to the ends of the earth. Yes, because you have been sharing your donations and praying for God's work, it is growing. We want to thank you for that strong support that you have, and remember that all of us can be used by God to share this good news. Because Jesus is coming soon. Now, more than ever, mission matters.